Time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And here he is, Terence Crawford, weighing in at 140 pounds. He's 5'7" tall with a reach of 74 inches. And he'll be facing the one and only Josh Taylor, 177-centimeter reach. He weighed in at 64 kilos, and he stands 178 centimeters tall.
You want to get out of the way because when you've got a brawler that's in your face, that wants to walk through you like a truck, you've just got to use your speed, use that reach, use that height, and keep them off you, because if they get up close and personal, you're going to have no ribs left.
And here he is in the flesh, Terence "Bud" Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it. Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor, one of the most aggressive in-your-face fighters in the world today. Watch out for this hard-hitting southpaw who fights out of Scotland.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed three-division champion of the world, Terence "Bud" Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, a boxing sensation from Scotland, a hard-hitting, undisputed 140-pound champion of the world, Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. And there's the bell to start the round. They are chin-checking each other. They miss with the jab. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Touching him up again. That one will count. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. If you're a counter-puncher, then basically you do the counter-attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counter-puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You can see he does not like being grabbed onto. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
throw a shot, they get countered. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with his fancy footwork. Better be careful. The referee may take a point if he keeps clinching.
There's a tactic to clinching. When you clinch, you're taking someone out of their pace. You're making them feel uncomfortable. It's something they're not used to. But there's a fashion of clinch as well. You can be a dirty clincher. Pull the arm out the shoulder, lean on him, but do it on the blind side of the referee, so he doesn't know.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Good punch. Hey, sometimes the best thing you can do is to grab your opponent.
It tells me so much when a fighter's holding on. It means they've been hurt, it means they're tired, or it means they don't know what to do.
Caught him. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Crawford in that. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. Can't score with that jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Threw the uppercut but did not score. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. Why does he continue to hold? The referee can take a point here.
You've got to save that in the back, because if you ever hit and hurt, a clinch will save your life.
And he will hold here, and good thing he did, because he was very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
How about that time counter shot? Can't land that jab. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
This is why I love the little guys. This is exactly why I love them. Look at them, toe to toe, heart for heart. You know, mano a mano, they're letting the shots go.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit.
Yes. so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Gonna shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? Touching him up again. How about that time counter shot? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
Nice job getting that punch through. That punch is beginning to take its toll. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. One moment changes everything, especially in this division.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Remember, with the lighter weights, you're expecting at least 300 shots around. They can let these shots go. They can move. They're fast. They're sharp. It's a hard night's work for the referee.
This round could go either way. So his offense gets stifled there by a clinch.
You can't do that too often, because the referee is eventually going to start taking points off you. You saw the referee watch, looked, didn't say anything.
Let's talk about Crawford. And there's the bell to start the round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not.
A wise veteran move there to clinch.
Sometimes you've got to go with the instincts. Hold on tight until your head clears, till you get your breath back, till the referee steps in.
So much for defensive abilities.
His legs have gone. He's got to get a hands.
And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count.
Oh, what? What a shot. What? Oh, my goodness.
So he beats the count and will continue. What bravery being shown here.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what.
You can't do that too often or the referee is going to take a point. Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see. Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics. There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place.
And we may see an early stoppage here.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
And the Tartan Tornado is down.
Oh, he's down. Is he going to raise like the Undertaker?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
talk about Crawford in that. They ring the bell, and here we go. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Continues to touch him up. Fantastic punch. That counter shot lands.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here. Well, he's back on his feet, but right now, the corner's got to think about throwing in the towel.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect. But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. And is this the beginning of the... Down goes Josh Taylor.
And what a shot. Was that a flash knockdown? He should get up from that. He's fresh enough. He can get up from that. Does he want to?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.